AY confirms marriage crisis rumors. After months of speculation, Nigerian comedian AY Makun, popularly known as AY, has confirmed rumors of crisis rocking his marriage. In a post shared on his Instagram page, AY confirmed that his marriage of 20 years is slipping off his hands. He wrote, and I quote, "Many people believe that staying silent simply means that one is incapable of dealing with issues. Projecting a negative narrative against someone who is not struggling to defend himself doesn't mean he is weak. Some of us are just logical enough to understand the difference between opinions, values, beliefs, and facts. The personality and ability that I possess simply confirm that I have reached that stage in my life where I cannot be entertaining the public with deep personal family issues. They just might be too much to handle concerning the individuals involved, not even when I have a grown-up daughter who has access to social media. Her mental health needs to be protected from seeing things she cannot be proud of online," he added. "Yes, without compromising my family, I found myself doing some things that I'm not proud of today. It is one thing to watch my friendship and marriage of 20 years slip off my hands, but it's another thing for the parties involved to understand how to appropriate the blames in a space that is designed for most women to always play the victims and win. I can tell you for free that no one is completely innocent enough to cast stones. Presently, I am loving the way that lies about me in these blogs are traveling faster than the truth, but my painful truth will eventually beat away all the lies," end of quote. Confirming the crisis in their marriage and reacting to AY's post, his wife Mabel also took to Instagram to share a post that read, and I quote, "Distance is my new response to disrespect. I don't react, I don't argue, I don't dive into that drama, I simply remove myself," end of quote. This is really sad. This is really shocking. Well, there have been rumors for the longest, and a lot of people have been speculating and saying all sorts of things. And then at the recently concluded AY Live, a lot of people were looking out for his wife. They were wondering, okay, what's going on? Where is she? Where is she? But at the end of the day, he decided to focus on the rumors about him having a son who turned out to be his nephew, even though many blogs had carried it out that he had a son out of wedlock. And now this is coming. This is a big blow, and it's just really shocking, and we wish them the very best to deal with all that they're going through, because like he said, his daughter is the one in the middle, and it's just a whole lot when divorce or when separation between parents is involved. The kids are always in the middle. The kids are the ones who go through everything because there's always a scuffle for power. The mother wants to be with the child, the father wants to be with the child, and the child is now in the middle. But they don't have to choose as long as they can co-parent. But we really do wish them the best in their marriage, and we hope that things do work, if not as partners, or if not as husband and wife, but as partners co-parenting. We wish them the very best. JayZ and Rihanna's net worth revealed on Forbes billionaire list. With the recent Forbes billionaire list still gaining attention, the publication has highlighted and ranked the top 14 wealthiest celebrities, while also stating how they acquired their wealth. Just so you know, JayZ and Rihanna also made an appearance on the highly anticipated list last year. 54-year-old JayZ claims the number 5 spot with net worth of $2.5 billion. His wealth reportedly increases after selling the streaming service Tidal and his investments in Uber and Block, amongst other business ventures. He also sold a 50% stake in his champagne brand in 2021 for an estimated $300 million. In addition, the Rock Nation founder sold a majority stake in his liquor label Douce to Bacardi last year for an estimated $750 million. If you would recall, JayZ became the first hip-hop artist to reach billionaire status in 2019. Rihanna, on the other hand, claims the number 9 position with a net worth of $1.4 billion. Her Savage X and Fenty Beauty brands have been booming, and the Caribbean girl is reaping the benefits. Both companies are billion-dollar brands she co-owns with the luxury goods mega company LVMH. In addition, the 36-year-old is also raking in major coins by hitting the stage despite not releasing an album since Anta in 2016. Rihanna reportedly made millions after recently performing at the wedding of the son of India's richest man. Others who are on the top 14 wealthiest celebrity Forbes list include movie director George Lucas at number 1, Steven Spielberg at number 2, Michael Jordan at number 3, Oprah Winfrey at number 4, Kim Kardashian at number 6, Lord of the Rings director Peter Jackson at number 7, Tyler Perry at number 8, and Tiger Woods at number 10. LeBron James, Magic Johnson, filmmaker Dick Wolf, and Taylor Swift hold the 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th positions on the Forbes list, respectively. Kanye West and music mogul Sean Diddy Combs were sacked from this year's billionaire list. Diddy, who first made the court in October 2022, now has his stocks plunging amid countless sexual assault and harassment lawsuits. Kanye, on the other hand, net worth declined after his lucrative partnership with Adidas ended. The controversial rapper businessman publicly made comments widely deemed as anti-Semitic. Okay, so I'm going to start by saying major congratulations to Rihanna and JayZ, who is supposedly our very own King OJ's uncle, the same way Snoop Dogg is everybody's uncle. But at the end of the day, they have put in a lot of work. And JayZ is a businessman, like he has done a whole lot in the music world. He has businesses to his name, and I just want to say congratulations to him. Rihanna, on the other hand, found a love for fashion, and she decided to put that into her brand. And we see her skincare brand, her makeup brand, her outfits, everything is selling like hotcake. And it's also the fact that she doesn't just pay people to influence her brand. She influences it herself. You see Rihanna wake up in the morning and do videos wearing her outfits, using her products, and that alone can push your brand yourself, especially when you're a major brand. So I want to say big congratulations to Rihanna and to JayZ for making the billionaire list of the year 2024 on Forbes. And trust me, guys, we also have some Nigerians on the billionaire list. They might not be on the top 14, but they are on the list. Yes, we've got billionaires in Nigeria. Yeah. And that's all we can take on the entertainment news today, guys. We will be back with Social Bill after this time out. See you guys. All right, people, it is that time of the day when we come through with some amusement, as we'll be looking at some hilarious moments from the social media space. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Social View, guys. All right, so let's start with this one. Oku is saying if they just restored power after 2 days, only to take it back in a minute. What band is this, please? And at Giddy Gambino responds saying, "Omo, that's one a bandit." Bandit, yo. So if you don't understand what this means, over the weekend there was this trending gist. Everyone was talking about it. It's the bands of electricity in Nigeria. So everyone is on a band. And let me start from the bottom. So there's band A to E. If you're on band E, you should have at least 4 hours of electricity every day. If you're on band D is something entirely different. Band D is a band where you have, band D is a band where you have at least 8 hours power supply. Band C, you have at least 12 hours power supply. Band D, you have at least 16 hours power supply. And on band A, you have at least 20 hours power supply. And let me tell you something, guys. If you always recharge like 100K every 3 days or something, you could be on band A or B, because the higher your band, the more light you have, then the less the units you get. So go and do your research. We're not here for schooling, but at least don't say you didn't learn anything here on eSplash. So moving on, Juicy George PHP1 says, band A complaining, no light since morning. And band Z, which obviously doesn't exist. Because if band A no get light, what in band Z won't do? Even band B no fit complain. So band E sef no fit talk. So what are we saying? At the end of the day, everybody go there, all right, Jerry. Well, since we're still waiting to see if there's gonna be a holiday tomorrow, if we're going to see the moon, let's just take this one. Something for our Muslim customers. The moi moi is the best part of this. The package is 8,000. And then someone asks, if I chop pap and moi moi of 8K, my ancestors will choke me. Yes, now. Like, why would I pay 8,000 naira for this? What's in the moi moi? Did they put turkey? Even moi moi, all these moi moi, let me make all these moi moi that used to have like 7 lives, that they used to put fish, they put corned beef, they put egg. It's not up to this amount now. 8,000 naira for moi moi and pap. Ha. Now, well, let me just make it in my house and stay in my house, because I'm not understanding where the 8,000 is coming from. But, well, things are expensive. So moving on, we see Odulade Adekola giving that look like, what's in this one they talk? Let's find out what happened. He said, how can you not have an inverter or solar system in a time like this? How? And then someone responds, did you buy for people and they rejected it? Okay, now this one is actually funny because in recent times, I've had conversations with people and we're always talking about the fact that when there's no light, what is next? A lot of people have said maybe they'll get solar, some said they'll get inverter, and some said they'll get both. But these things do not come cheap. They're really expensive. You have to buy batteries. You have to buy the solar panel. You have to do everything, the connection, everything. It's a lot of money, so it's not easy. So yes, I'm also going to ask you the same question. Did you buy for people and they rejected it? Because if you don't buy for me and I no reject them, you don't get mouth to follow me talk like that. All right, let's take this last one before we go. West Onyx is asking, how often do you drink Gary? And then George Babs uses Skepta's picture. And this one, if you remember the song Skepta and what's his name, Portable, the song titled Tony Montana, this was like Skepta's lyrics. I was like, okay, because I've noticed in recent times when international artists want to do something with Nigerian artists or about Nigerian music, they always end up going back to talk about food or about the local dishes or something, and sometimes they be like, say something so that they talk. They don't understand what's in the apple for the country. But on this note, this is where I draw the curtain as we've come to the end of Social View, and we hope you were entertained. Truth in Monday is up next, and in case you missed a question earlier, we asked you, what's that one thing peer pressure will never, ever make you do? Think about it. We'll be back, guys. Still E-Splash on TVC, and it is time for Truth Syndrome Monday. Today, we're asking the question, what's one thing peer pressure will never make you do? Okay, for me, topping the list is smoking. Peer pressure will never make me smoke, yes. And peer pressure will never turn me away from God. If I go on and on, my list is plenty, but let me just drop those two. Yes, peer pressure would never make me smoke, and it would never make me turn away from the Almighty God, my creator, the author and finisher of my life. Don't let me start, because if I start now, we're not going to leave here. But anyway, that's my truth. After this break, we'll also love to hear from you watching, as the phone lines will be open. I'll also be checking out your Facebook and X messages. We are at TVC Connect on X and at TVC Entertainment on Facebook using the hashtag eSplash on TVC. Let's find out what people on the street out there have to say.
TSM, it's Truth Syndrome Monday.
Drugs, drug abuse. I'm a very fun person, and I am not impressionable. I'm not someone who would just do things because all the people are doing it. So I would never do drugs because I know the adverse effect and how it can literally destroy one's life. So I wouldn't ever do drugs.
Peer pressure will not make me do anything negative that will affect my own personal life. Joining occultic group or joining anything that is like against my religion or moral.
Peer pressure cannot make me do anything fagots, like, no gays, no any character of such.
Smoking at marijuana, whatever, I am not a fan. My health is very important.
It can never let me get depressed, and it can't give me overthinking, because first of all, I'm the type of person that I don't like doing more than myself. One, I prefer doing things on my own that will not involve interruption and one person influencing my idea, something like that.
Peer pressure will not make me eat Milky Donuts or do prostitution. The pressure of it is too much. People are always saying Milky Donuts, have you eaten Milky Donuts, all those kind of things.
The one thing peer pressure will never make me do is, doing what they call juju for money. Yes, I can't do that, because obviously God has been blessing. I have my hand job, I have my work. There are things I do that fetch me more than enough money. I need to take care of my basic needs.
Pretending to be who I'm not. fake life. No matter you say use and whine me for my face, can never happen.
Prostitution, like sleeping with people for money, it's just not right, because how long are you going to, like, how many people will you have to sleep with to get all the money you want? To take alcohol. No, I drink alcohol whenever I want to, but because someone can't make me to drink alcohol.
They're not going to force me to spend my money anyhow. Nobody can influence me to do what I don't want to do, you understand? Most of our of nowadays, they always want to do something because my friend is doing it. I don't do that kind of. My friend may have more than me. You understand? For example, my friend may be earning 200k and I'm earning 50k. You expect me to do what my friend is doing? That's bullshit. Anybody that thinks well should not do such things.
There are many. There are many. Now, first and foremost, hard drugs. You don't get how you want to tell me, say this one will take me enter cloud 9 or make me try, but here you will make me try. Like, it's not really my thing. I don't, even when I see boys popping, smoking, they really, really move me. And most people that sex before marriage. I know you say it's a lie, but any of them will get evidence, say I don't do sex before marriage. Comfort. Even if we did it before, comfort. I know if you do sex before marriage now. Trust me, my parents, they know me.
TSM, it's Truth Syndrome Monday.
So it was that last guy for me. Was he calling a girl named Comfort, or he was saying if you have evidence, come forth? Because it was his confidence and energy for me. And then all the people that said drugs, yes, peer pressure can't make me do drugs. So before I go, let me just tell the story. There's this guy who was always saying he wanted to see me and everything. And then the day we finally saw, he was like, oh, do you want something? I'm like, what's that? I didn't even know what it was. Apparently it turned out to be drugs. And I was like, nah, we don't talk anymore. Well, he's a cool person anyway. So if you're just joining us on the show, we asked the question, what's that one thing peer pressure will never make you do? And I'm going to start taking your messages from X before we move to Facebook. So on X, Kali Parker says, good day, gang. One thing peer pressure will never make me do is drinking alcohol, smoking, and putting tattoo on my body. My lady cat, I hope you two are not signing. Oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. Don't worry, Kalipaka, we're still there for you. Onlinegobe.com.ng says, I feel not be better person, but you see smoke and drugs, I know fit try am. Ashiwajume Tommy says, smoke and alcohol. Phonom says, good afternoon, Lady Cat, good afternoon. One thing peer pressure will never make me do is to smoke or drink alcohol. No matter how hard you try, you can never see me doing any of that. And now I'm moving over to Facebook. Maddie Blendy says, pierce my ear because I hate pain. So, quick question before I go on, Maddie. If you didn't hate pain, you can pierce your ear because of peer pressure. Is that what you mean? Or because there's a comma somewhere there? Maddie also says, also smoking. I hate the smell of smoke. Louis says, smoke and to join cults no matter the pressure. Deborah John F. Young says, pierce my ear, tattoo, wear biker shorts. Why? What's the big deal? Okay. Rachel Muna says, pierce my nose or ear or make me turn away from God. Okay, okay. We have a whole lot of messages. Medinat Uthman says, peer pressure will never make me live fake life. Yomid Joy says, smoking, drawing tattoos. Gaspar Akonwane says, pierce my ear, draw tattoo, smoke, join cult, cheat on my girl. Deny my family? Of course not. And change religion. Okay, Fame says, sleep with a guy before marriage, date a guy for his money, smoke, pierce my ear, fix nails or lashes, draw a tattoo, change my principles or make me break them. Okay, you all have a lot to say, but right now we will go on a music break. And when we get back, we'll be taking your calls and your messages. Back to the show, guys. It is still Truth Syndrome Monday on East Flash on TVC. And in case you're just joining, we asked the question, what's one thing peer pressure will never, ever make you do? I'm talking about in this life, in your next life, in your previous life. And we've been taking questions and we're expecting your phone calls. I'm on Facebook. This Jenny Obi says, prostitution and alcohol. Also, anything that will leave a mark on my skin. Okay, Jenny loves her skin. Boluatfe Ayomide says, peer pressure can never make me smoke, join a cult, have a tattoo, dress indecently, make money in a bad way, and force people to give me what I want, or use people to get material things that I need. Let's say like dating a guy to have more stuff and most importantly, break my rules. Okay, so we see a lot of people here saying join cult, join cult, join cult. Someone says, 668 says join cult or taking innocent lives. We've seen a lot of people saying smoking, join cult, pierce my nose. Rachel Muna says pierce my nose or ear or make me turn away from God. Elia says I can't question the will of God Almighty towards my life. And we see a lot of people are saying the same thing. Pierce my nose and all of that. And wow, what is that one thing that peer pressure will never make you do? At the start of the Truth in Your Monday, I said smoke. Peer pressure will never make me smoke. And I also said turn away from God. Yes, peer pressure will never, ever make me turn away from God. Let me see. We have more questions. Ray Andrew says to join cult or be a rapist. True that. Let me see. Medinat Uthman says peer pressure will never, ever make me do what I do not want to do, and a whole lot of other messages saying almost the same thing. We know you guys all feel the same way. So please, as you've declared these things, please work accordingly, okay? And that's all we can take on the show today. It's been a pleasure hosting you guys today on Monday on E-Splash, and it was fun while it lasted. My name is Lady Cat, a real hotness. Signing out. See you guys tomorrow and make it a date at 12 noon again today. Let's take you to another level for 1 hour. Bye for now, guys.